Dave Johan for The Boxing Voice, pleased to be joined again by Arnold Obodai. How are you, Arnold?
Well, thank you. Well, man, I'm ready to go now. As you would have seen, I've just been announced, so ready to go.
Good
How
stuff.
are you? How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I mean, last time my colleague John interviewed you.
Listen, wait a second.
Why have you done it out here?
These man, let me do my interview. Alright, let me do my interview. Sorry, carry on.
No. Last time my colleague John interviewed you, a few months ago as well. What's been going on since then? How's training been?
Not a lot really. Just training, bro. Training, literally just trying to stay as consistent as possible. Obviously, it's just finally been announced now, so the fight date is around the corner, so there's something to look forward to now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, for yourself, well, I bet it's been like a long time coming as well in terms
It's
of
been a while, man, because obviously you had like the whole COVID situation as well. Like obviously I've been wanting to get it going for a while now, but then there's been little like impediments that come like in the way. But like it's finally here now, so I don't want to announce the fight date just yet. We'll wait for it to actually be confirmed and announced. Materialise, But it's around the corner, so I'm training hard towards it, so I'm excited to get going.
And being another prospect in the Cruiserweight division, you've seen, your likes of, where are we, Coley, climb the heights he has in very little, it's fair to say in quick succession. And obviously as well, you've still got Isaac Chamberlain knocking about as well. I mean, being part of that mix as well, it's a funny division because it's not quite heavyweight. And what do you think of the bridgerweight category, the one straight in the middle?
To speak about the cruisers first, there's I mean in the top 10, Loris, Chris Smith's about to fight
Tommy McCarthy on Saturday,
Saturday. What's it for? Is it for the British?
I think so, I believe so. He's still European champion as well, isn't he? Tommy McCarthy.
Tommy McCarthy.
Yeah.
So what is it for? European?
No, I think it's for the British.
For the British.
Yeah.
So you got them, Richard Riakporhe. You mentioned Isaac Chamberlain. Again, he's fighting on Channel 5, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot from Isaac, like as of recently, but so like the division, there's names, so it shouldn't take the longest. Do you know what I mean? To kind of cement my name. Hopefully, that you get me top 10 wise, but yeah, it's not quite like the heavyweight division. Like there's a lot of names at the heavyweight division, a lot like prospect wise and like champions. You feel me? The bridgerweight division, I don't really know that much about it, to be honest. I think they said it's ranging from about 95 kilos ish. So who's gonna fight at the bridgerweight? I don't really know. Me personally, there's not that much information that's come out about it yet. I don't know. I think the WBC have involvement with bridgerweight, but there's the WBO, there's WBA, do you know what I mean? Can you win a British title at bridgerweight? Can you do these? So I'm not too sure. So I'm pinpointed at cruiserweight. If more information comes out about bridgerweight, then yeah, we'll see in the near future.
But focusing on yourself though, I mean, being at a cruiserweight, you're coming on. I mean, obviously you can't announce the card, the date or anything yet, but we heard it's going to be a big one anyway. How have you been preparing for that one big day? Because it's like not a coming out party as such, but it's it's going to be a big event, isn't it?
It will be a big event. It will be, especially it's the first one, isn't it? It's the debut, so it will be. But it's like boxing is boxing, isn't it? So every fight is, even though the occasion might be big, because a fight is a fight, man. So just training as you do normally. You just want to continue to stay as focused and as focused as possible, stay as switched on as possible, just like every other fight, really. I guess again, the things outside of just fighting itself are what makes it such a big like spectacle, if you know what I mean. But yeah, like the occasion is probably what makes it so big. But boxing is boxing, so it's just the same thing. Training, sparring, your running, your cardio, the strength and conditioning. If you do it, everything as normal. So yeah, pretty much.
I remember last year
I do take it serious though.
Yeah, I can tell you do, because I've seen.
You do take it serious.
Yeah, I've seen what you've been doing today in the gym as well.
Yeah.
And it's something that you need to keep your mind on all the time.
100%.
Because it's your job, isn't it? At the end of the day.
Man.
So yeah, I remember talking to Jonathan Comutio, another middleweight.
Yeah, I know him. He's a good man.
Yeah, good bloke. Last year and the year before.
Yeah.
And his fight date just kept on getting pushed back because of COVID.
Yeah.
And pushed back.
Yeah.
I mean, how does a fighter stay positive during all that time? Because no doubt that's happened to yourself as well, where you had a date, you got pushed back, you got pushed back.
You got to keep your mind on what the goal is. No matter how far or how close the goal is, it's still the goal. So it's not easy because it's up, down, up, down, up, down. Do you know what I mean? Like you mentally prepare, but the goal is still the goal at the end of the day. So unless you want to quit, then you know what I mean. That's a different story. But the goal is a goal. So you just, like I said, you just got to try your best to stay as switched on and as focused as possible. Yeah, pretty much. It's not, like I said, it's not an easy thing to do because you look forward to it, but the goal's the goal, innit? You want to reach the goal, so pretty much.
Absolutely. And what's it like training with Will and Ahara in camp?
Will is a good coach, man. Will's a great coach actually, and when not just for myself, but every other fighter under him will show like the things that we learn off Will and like on fight night. And I feel like he'll gain credit and he's like respect will be due to him when everyone starts fighting. Because he's a great coach, man. Like everything, like technical wise, even like communication, everything. Will's a fantastic coach, and I'm happy to be in his stable. Again, with the likes of OD and like the other guys that's in the gym, like we all push each other, we all train hard. There's an element of competition. So yeah, like it's a good stable to be in. So like, I'm excited for what I'm gonna do and for what every other fighter in this gym's gonna do, because it's like a family in here as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to when you actually announce it that we can come down on fight night and
get going, man.
Yeah, that's it. It's been a long time now coming, hasn't it? To be fair.
I want to get going.
Very finally, then, where can people follow you?
My Instagram, just my name, Arnold Obodai. Twitter, Arnold Obodai. I don't really do Facebook and none of that, but yeah, the main one. So Arnold Obodai on Twitter and Instagram.
Good stuff. Arnold, all the best, mate, from the Boxing Voice, and we'll be in touch when it's fight night.
Appreciate you, man.
Cheers, man.
Enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.